Josh Linkner, Big Little Breakthroughs, How Small, Everyday Innovations Drive Oversized Results. Welcome to Big Little Breakthroughs, How Small, Everyday Innovations Drive Oversized Results, where the author, Josh Linkner, debunks the myth that innovation is limited to a select gifted few. This summary highlights the 4 levels of creativity and 3 forms of innovation that come in different magnitudes. Through exploring these concepts, you'll learn about the 5 distinct steps involved in any form of innovation, helping you break down complex processes into more accessible and digestible pieces. Furthermore, you will discover the significance of creative skills in today's rapidly changing world, as well as 8 crucial mindsets borrowed from top innovators that pave the way to everyday breakthroughs.
Unleashing the innovator within. Innovation comes from daily practice and experience rather than innate abilities. Imagination is the starting point, but true creativity requires inherent value. Small creative acts lead to frequent successes, which eventually inspire groundbreaking breakthroughs. With the application of skill and reasoning, imaginative ideas can become innovative realities. Mastering the art of innovation. Groundbreaking innovations are not a result of instant ideas, but rather a series of smaller innovative acts that lead to various forms of innovation. Creativity experts, Dr. James C. Kaufman and Dr. Ronald Bighetto, identified 3 forms of innovation: innovation, innovation, and innovation. Anyone can engage in these forms, and it's best to hone each form through practice. To develop an all-caps innovation, start by mastering your skills through a large number of lowercase innovations. The book identifies 5 parts or steps involved in any invention: inputs, sparks, auditions, refinements, and slingshots. These steps help to make innovation less mysterious and more accessible. In today's fast-paced world, creative skills are essential as they provide a vital hedge against job loss due to automation, ensure individuals and businesses remain competitive. The book also recommends 8 mindsets, drawn from real-world innovators, that guide you to making creative skills and breakthroughs a regular aspect of your life. With just 20 hours of practice, you can grasp the basics of any new skill, including greater creativity. Start committing to honing your innovation muscles today. Solving problems with belief and empathy. When faced with a challenge, many people are quick to find a simple solution. But Chad Price, an innovator, believes that taking time to study and understand a problem can lead to a more innovative and useful solution. Chad used this approach to tackle the bureaucratic nightmare of the Department of Motor Vehicles, DMV, by creating a better customer experience. Initially, common wisdom suggested that cutting costs was the only way to improve DMV service. But Chad realized that people don't always visit the nearest DMV location, they go for the best experience. Chad began to create an ideal customer experience, and his location started doing double the business of any other DMV in North Carolina. To solve problems creatively, one should study the issue thoroughly and view it from the perspective of potential clients or customers. This approach requires belief and empathy for others. Conducting research, gathering evidence, and interviewing people for insights can help nourish curiosity and lead to superior problem solving. The power of getting started. Top innovators don't wait for the perfect moment to start, they take initiative and adjust along the way. Lack of experience or overwhelming circumstances should not deter you from pursuing a promising idea. The effort may seem daunting, but taking the first step can lead to success. Biomedical engineers Ayo Lanternari and Asaf Kihat didn't let their lack of experience in creating baby products stop them from pursuing their idea for a superior baby bottle design. Even though their design and testing process took years, starting before feeling fully prepared significantly shortened their time frame. If you feel stuck or overwhelmed, commit to working on the problem you're trying to solve for 15 minutes without fearing failure. Lowering the stakes can help you take the first step towards achieving your goal. The test kitchen mindset. To maintain innovation, restaurants use test kitchens to experiment with new food, while lawyers run mock trials, and surgeons hone their skills with AI technologies. The author emphasizes that experimentation should be a key aspect of an innovation mindset. Although these experiments may yield micro-innovations, they may lead to significant ones. The more experiments carried out, the greater the probability of creating something remarkable. It is essential to start small with tests such as the color of a "Buy Now" button or email checking frequency. Building a test kitchen requires careful consideration of equipment, people, and literal or figurative ingredients, while A/B testing involves comparing a variable to a control group. Embodying the drive for transformation. Lego is not just a children's toy, it's an example of the innovator's mindset. From its humble beginnings, Lego has disrupted the status quo to become an empire. As an innovator, it's important to never settle for the current system. Instead, break it down, examine closely, and find areas for improvement. This applies to every aspect of work and life, from products to processes. Don't wait for the system to be displaced, act now to reimagine and improve it. Lego embodies the drive for transformation, and it's up to us to apply it to our own lives. Reach for weird. Innovators take creative risks by exploring unconventional solutions and perspectives. In fact, feeling ostracized can enhance imaginative thinking. The key is to challenge yourself to reject obvious answers and embrace oddball solutions. To generate unexpected ideas, try thinking of the worst possible solution to a problem, coming up with ideas that start with "the world's first," adopting a persona to approach a situation, or listing traditional approaches and their opposite. By reaching for weird, you can unlock your creative potential and find innovative solutions. Innovating with constraints. Constraints can be a driving force for innovation, pushing individuals to be more inventive with less. For instance, the creators of South Park produce episodes in only 6 days, using time constraints to keep their content relevant. The Tarform Luna all-electric motorcycle was created in under 18 months with only $50,000, while Harley-Davidson spent 9 years and $100 million on a similar project. The ability to MacGyver challenges and opportunities with inventiveness can turn obstacles into creative catalysts, leading to groundbreaking solutions. Adding unexpected touches. 11 Madison Park, one of the world's best restaurants, owes its success not only to its superior food but also to its Dreamweavers team who add unexpected touches to enrich the diner's experience. Incorporating surprise elements not only pleases customers but also boosts creativity. Examples include makers of perfectly fitting shoes in quarter sizes and selling each shoe individually. Adding variety, speed, humor, functionality, or greater social impact can enhance an existing product or system. Whether you run an industrial chemical manufacturer, a personal injury law firm, or a podcast production company, consider what creative ideas you could add to get your customers talking. Learn from failure. Embrace the SLIP mindset to learn from failures. SLIP stands for stop, look, investigate, and plan. Take a moment to analyze the situation objectively, determine what went wrong, and decide what to do next. Practicing this and the other 7 mindsets can generate more creative ideas and take risks that pay dividends. Whether it's a botched presentation or negative job review, learn from the experience rather than wallowing in it.
In conclusion, Josh Linkner's Big Little Breakthroughs demonstrates that innovation is not limited to geniuses but is a skill that everyone can cultivate to drive positive change. By practicing the 5 steps of innovation and embracing the 8 mindsets of successful innovators, you can unlock your creative potential and turn your visions into realities. Whether it's through incremental improvements or groundbreaking disruptions, innovation is valuable at every level, propelling both individuals and businesses to rise above the competition and seize opportunities for success. To capitalize on this untapped potential, it's essential to develop and hone your innate creativity and continuously strive for growth and transformation in both your personal and professional life.